Hi guys, it's Pigeon, and today I want to talk about the Days of Eternity loot refresh. All 6 of the weapons have had up to 3 or 4 perks swapped out for some brand new perks, as well as the new Hot Swap Origin trait. Hot Swap states that switching to this weapon while you're damaged strongly increases its handling for a short duration. Swords gain increased charge speed, guard resistance, and guard endurance instead. In addition to this, all 6 of the weapons are now craftable via the enclave on Mars. So in today's video, I'm going to break down which perks are leaving each weapon, as well as new potential god roll combos. As a disclaimer, all these rolls are for PvE only. I've also left out the first 2 columns in Masterwork, as I think that's entirely up to your choice. The same goes for the enhanced version of each perk. First up, we're looking at the Retraced Path Trace Rifle. This can no longer roll with Genesis, Shoot to Loot, Disruption Break, or Harmony. When crafting a new role, I would look for Feeding Frenzy or Subsistence, which will pair nicely with Incandescent, which was recently added, and One for All, which is by far the best damage option available. Next up, we're looking at the Pardon or Dust Kinetic Grenade Launcher. This will no longer roll with Pulse Monitor, Ensemble, Danger Zone, or Wellspring. Losing Danger Zone's a bit of a bummer, as this paired really well with Blinding Nades as a utility weapon. Looking at perk combos, I still recommend Auto-Load Holster or newly buffed Ambitious Assassin, and pair these nicely with either Demolitionist or the newly introduced perk Pugilist. Pugilist works similar to Demolitionist, wherein it charges your melee ability for every kill. Moving on, we're looking at the Wastelander M5 Kinetic Lightweight Shotgun. This can no longer roll with Dual Loader, Ensemble, Adagio, or Harmony. Perks to look out for or craft, we have Perpetual Motion or Pugilist in the 3rd column, and in the last column I would opt for 1-2 Punch or Trench Barrel, which will both pair nicely with Pugilist for those melee builds. Next up, we have the Half-Truths Arc Energy Swords. This can no longer roll with Thresh or Harmony. As for potential perk combinations, I would go with Unrelenting or Tireless Blade, paired with Chain Reaction or Eager Edge. In this case, Unrelenting and Chain Reaction go really well together, as those Chain Reaction explosions can help proc Unrelenting. Not to mention the synergy with Arc 3.0. Okay, next up we're looking at community favourite, the BxR-55 Battler, which is its own unique archetype of lightweight pulse rifle. This will no longer roll with Auto-Load Holster, Snapshot, Adrenaline Junkie, or Rangefinder. Again, I dare say, Adrenaline Junkie would have been great to have kept on this. All the same, I would look out for either Demolitionist or Pugilist in the 3rd column, paired nicely with Blunt Execution rounds, or newly introduced Incandescent in the last column. This actually has very strong build potential for Solar 3.0, as Demolitionist in the 3rd column paired with Incandescent will ensure maximum grenade uptime for those Solar builds. And finally, we have the other half, Void Elemental Swords. This item is so rare that the game only asks you to get 1 Deep Sight Resonant Frame in order to craft it. I turned in over 100 keys yesterday and still didn't get one. In case you're unsure why this is such a coveted weapon, it's because it's the only sword that has potential to roll Eager Edge paired with a damage perk. So the perks moving away are Energy Transfer and Surrounded. It's a shame to see Surrounded go, as this was the highest damage option available until now. So instead, look out for Tireless Blade or Eager Edge in the 3rd column, paired with either Vorpal Weapon, Frenzy, or newly added Repulsor Brace. Repulsor Brace could play nicely for aggressive builds, as you gain an overshield on every kill, allowing you to stay in the fight longer. And that's it for today's video. If you found this useful, be sure to leave us a like. While you're down there, why not drop us a comment on which weapons you'll be crafting first for Days of Eternity, or even just to let me know that you got a deep sight other half before me. If you're watching this today on the 24th of August, then why not swing by my Twitch channel, we'll be covering all the new content, and be sure to drop a subscription, it's completely free and it helps me grow this channel. See you in the next one.